Hey everybody, thanks for watching Name for Survival. Today we're going to take a Mora knife and turn it into a survival kit. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so everybody is familiar with the Mora knives. They have these plastic hard molded sheaths, usually a very comfortable handle, and for the money you get a high quality tool. However, there are some ups and downs depending on which ones you get. Today we do have the 5.11, but we're going to take a few items like Jute Twine, fire Nugget, fire steel, some water purification tablets, a small plastic bag, paracord, and some tape. We'll also be using a rasp, so I'll bring you in a little closer and show you what all we're going to do. Okay, just a little closer so you can see. We do have some Aquatabs. This is enough for 5 gallons of water. We're going to roll it up, placing it into the corner of our little bag. We do have some Jute Twine, which has additional fire making properties, along with being good cordage in itself. We do have a fire Nugget, which is just a cotton ball smeared with Vaseline or triple antibiotic ointment, anything petroleum based, wrapped in some aluminum foil to add to its waterproofing abilities, but also to give some additional help in bad weather. We do have a Ziploc bag, which can be used to also store and purify water. We're going to roll this up on itself, taking all the air out, making it into a very small, discreet package. Of course, we have our ferro rod. So that in itself will be our makeshift survival kit. Now we need to address a couple of the issues that I have with this particular knife. It doesn't work with a fire steel. So what we're going to do is, in this case, just for safety, we're going to put that sharp edge away from us. We're going to take a metal rasp and we're going to put a good 90-degree spine onto our knife. Let's test this out. Okay, we can definitely throw sparks now. Grabbing a small cedar, we can also process tinder rather quickly. Bringing you in just a little closer and re-rolling our makeshift survival packet. What we have to do now is decide, do we want to use electrical tape or a Gorilla tape, duct tape? The electrical tape will peel off easier. It will also help in waterproofing this kit. However, having some extra Gorilla tape, or duct tape in this case, would also be useful in patching gear. So for my project, I'm going to use a little bit of both. Now how I'm going to do this, with the zipper in and fully locked down and folded up onto itself, find a position on this knife to help streamline it. And what I'm going to do is try to figure out where I want this ferro rod in conjunction with this little kit. I believe right on top will be the best spot for this. And we will slowly go ahead and wrap this onto the knife, trying to keep our work as neat as possible. Now that we've added that to the outside, we're going to come back around with what could be Gorilla Tape or duct tape, and as neatly as possible give us about a foot of extra usable tape. This is definitely aid in gear repairs later on. The rain started coming down, so what we have here is our small survival kit taped onto our Mora 5.11. Got a little bit of paracord and a problem. The tape itself is very slick and the end of this is tapered. So we'll fix this the same way we fix a handle to our ferro rod. In this case, taking about a foot of tape, as neatly as you can, tear it in half, saving one end for later. We'll put us a small notch or stopping point at the end of our knife, and hopefully the paracord will not slide past this small hand hold. There's one side. And now the other half. What this does is puts us a small notch for the paracord to grab onto. But for this demonstration, we will use bright orange paracord and the back of our knife, taking us a small bite, and just above where that last layer of tape is, we will start wrapping the knife accordingly, making sure we flip it over, make sure our work stays neat. You do not want this too tight, however you do want it on there, making sure not to tangle up the bite in the back. Okay, at some point you'll get to an area where the paracord starts sliding forward a little more than you'd like. At this point, flip it around back, pull the rest of your paracord through the loop, pull the tag down. This will lock the knot inside the paracord. If you have a small lash out of place, fix it now. Okay, so as you see here, our knot is behind the lashes. We'll take the rest of our paracord, make a small overhand knot that goes all the way down to the closest wrap, repeating this with the top lash. Now we'll cut it just above the knots. Putting our knife away. Now with the knife put away, we'll go ahead and melt the ends of the paracord and the knot itself to lock it all in. What this will do will keep it from coming undone in the field. Okay everybody, the rain's coming down. I want to go ahead and recap what all we've done. We've took our Mora 5.11. We've added a 90-degree spine to the back of our knife, so that it works in conjunction with the now retrievable ferro rod. We've took and put into a waterproof bag 5 gallons worth of Aquatabs. It's a lot of water, guys. It's enough for 5 days. We added some jute twine and a fire nugget, along with 6 feet of bright orange paracord. This in itself is a very lightweight option, can fit on your belt. In this case, using the bright orange paracord, which we may change out later. If it were to fall on the ground, we could easily spot it. As it is raining, we'll have to demonstrate later in another video how to put a force patina on this blade. However, just to keep it short, if you haven't already, smash your like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and as always, when you aim for survival, don't miss.